Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Total Tank Simulator. So now in terms of campaign, I've kind of stopped campaign. We finished it. I kind of just gave up. I know that sounds bad. It just, at certain points, got very repetitive, so I just kind of let it go. Finished most of it. But I will still always take recommendations and requests for Sandbox mode, which I'm going to do today. One of my requests was to have, I believe, the United States and German Air Forces fight each other. So we can go ahead and get that set up. So let me go ahead and get it pulled together. Alrighty, so the request was that it was going to be only airfields and airplanes. So with that, I can only assume it would be possibly dive bombers, jet fighters, the more basic planes, so that's what we're going to go with. For the sake of content, I plan to add on to this going forward. So this is going to be the main fight that was requested, and then we're going to add on to that going forward. So we're just going to go ahead, I'm just going to say YOLO. Throw down one jet fighter, maybe two dive bombers, and an upgraded fighter. Leave it there. Gonna roll on over here. And let's see. What'd I do? Wait, hold on. I want to be even. What'd I do here? One jet fighter. Okay. Ooh. What the hell? Germany's got a couple different things. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go two of you, one of you, and one of you. Alright. So that balances. I guess that kind of balances. Alright, let's go ahead and see how it goes. Oh, I have to give orders? Okay, no, there's no orders. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alrighty, so right out the gate, they're already firing on each other. I should probably... No. Nah. I was going to say maybe I should have put out different forms of defenses. We got these two circling. Is it bad that I'm kind of waiting to see them crash? The jet fighters really aren't getting far. Alright, so what are you? You are fighter bomber, and that's a dive bomber, so they're going after their respective targets. So it seems like the two jet fighters have given up the chase on each other, and now they're going after their enemies. What was that? Is that German? That's German right there. Wait, okay. Not the most engaging fight. I should have probably added more planes, so let's see how this turns out. But actually, right now, it seems like the American airfield... Oh, wait, never mind. There we go. It's taking some hits. The American airfield is taking some damage, but no big deal. The Germans are actually taking it worse right now. So Germany has a little bit of catching up to do. And in terms of just actual air power right now, the U.S. has the advantage at the moment. But that German airfield is getting very close to getting taken down. So already it looks like our jet fighters are running out of fuel, so those guys are out and done. That German airfield is either almost done or already gone, so let's go check that out. Oh, it is. You can't really see it. It's a sliver. It is almost there. That shit is nearly done. It's got just a teeny little dick hair left. So one good bomb, it's done. I know it's a little too soon yet, but I'm gonna call it. I think the U.S. has this. Looks like that German plane landed successfully. I don't know why the pilot doesn't just bail out. Or, wait, is it still moving? It's still moving. I will say, that guy's lucky. He landed. Oh, no, never mind. He's getting fucked up. Nobody's really targeting that field. I don't know why. Wait, what are we doing? What are you doing? You are doing dick. That's what you're doing. Should the U.S. not be deploying... There we go. What are you? You're a fighter. Why are you deploying... You guys should have more bombers. Where's all of our bombers at? What are you? A lot of good you're doing over there. You should be You guys are all in the wrong places. Oh, what the fuck was that? Holy shit. Alright. I'm almost tempted to take control of this just to end this fight. Alright, so that's another plane that's going down from fuel. This is really taking a long-ass time. But yeah, right after this fight, I'm going to add on to what we already have here. And just make a much bigger fight. That plane is still shooting from down there. Okay. Holy shit, the German airfield just finally took a rocket. And there goes the plane. So, at this point, there's very few, if at all, any Germans left. Alright, I'm going to call it on a technicality, because I think one of their planes are either down or dying, or it's probably a grunt just running around out there. So, yeah. This is a U.S. victory right here, because... Is that an American plane? That's American. Hold on, I saw a German plane out here. I think the pilot bailed out. So, it's very unlikely... Oh, there he is. Hold on. Yeah, we got bombers out there. Was that German? Wait. We have 2 pilots out here. Wait, where is he? There he is. You know what? I'm not going to call it yet. I'm going to be nice and see what happens to these guys. Maybe they could turn around and destroy this airfield. Maybe. Are they still deploying planes? Oh, wait. Okay, so, I mean, this is just kind of turning stupid. The grunt that's killing this place, there he is. He's literally hiding inside the fucking building. He's not doing anything, and I think he's the only guy left. Yeah. It's just him. So the only way that they can kill him right now is if he steps outside. Now, hold on. I'm going to take control of him real quick just to see. Oh, he's trying to capture it. Oh. Let me see. Can I get my camera back? Oh, shit. He took the airfield. I didn't realize. Oh, okay. So Germany might actually win this. Wow, okay. Fucking turnaround. That's it? Wow. That was a fucking turn. Holy shit. Okay, so Germany won that. Alright, so now what we're going to do, let me see if I can just reset. I don't know if it's going to keep my airfield settings. Alrighty, so I tweaked the airfield settings a little bit. I did one of each for the German planes, and I did as much as I could for the American. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... What the hell? Oh, okay. We're going to go ahead, and we're going to do something not so crazy, but we're going to add on to it. So right now, we're going to go ahead and add anti-air turrets. So we're going to put maybe... what would be reasonable? I guess 3 right there. 3 in the back. 1 on the sides. We're going to do the same for the Germans. I think the closest thing that the Germans would have is these. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so that's about the closest that we're gonna get on those, right? Maybe flak? Nah. Okay. We're gonna do that, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna already deploy, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe a couple fighter bombers. Why not? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 1, 6, 4, and 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's what we're adding in. We're not going to give them any orders. We're actually just going to let them go for it. So let's see who lasts this time around. Alrighty, so out the gate, ooh, it's very close. It's hard to looks like the U.S. is taking it. Looks like the U.S. is taking the ass end of it right now. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that American airfield is really taking it right now. It's actually bogging down my computer. Oh, wait. Both sides are getting reinforcements. So both of them are roughly around the halfway point. So it's still anybody's game right now. It actually looks like this might be... Who's that? That's a German... I was going to say maybe that's a German dude trying to... American guy trying to take a German base. Those flak turrets on both sides are definitely holding the enemy, though. That's definitely doing some damage. I think majority of the first wave is already gone, with the rest being either some of the previous wave or replacements. But right now it does look like... Looks like Germany is in the lead at the moment. Alright, so while this fight's going on, let's go ahead and take a look to see who's got what going on right now. So, we deployed a total of what? 9? 3, 6, 7, 8 turrets? Yeah. About 8 turrets on both sides. Here, American on an American field. So they've lost 3 out of 8. What about the Germans? Germany has lost 4 turrets. So German defenses are weaker right now, but in terms of their air force, why is this one? There's one German dude just hiding out here. He's like, gonna hang here, maybe get myself a plane. But yeah, other than that, it seems like German defenses are weaker than the Americans, but Air Force kind of looks like it's anybody's game right now. A little bit stronger on the German side. But for every plane that goes up, another one's coming down, so it's very even. As for the bases themselves, it seems... Yeah, the American airfield... Actually, no, not much. A little bit, not much. Despite... Wait, hold on, we're gonna get a closer look. Yeah, both sides pretty much just got a little tickled. They didn't... If anything, we've just extended the fight. Okay, so right now, for one reason or another, all the German turrets are gone. They've all been disarmed. Germany's airfield has no defenses at this moment other than the airfield and... I'm sorry, the airplanes and the various grunts on the field. Now, as for the U.S., same story. Oh, wait. No, same story. Same story. Oh, that's it. Never mind. The U.S. just lost their airfield. Yeah, it looks like right now German air power is winning it. Unless the U.S. can maybe pull a rabbit out of the hat, run across the field and steal the airfield like the Germans did to them. Is that American? That is an American plane right there. It's shooting at German troops. With the standing infantry that's on the field right now, it's very likely that they brought down the American base. They could have probably ran up and started popping frags, and that's why it went up. That might have been another thing, too. But right now, it's a waiting game. As soon as that plane goes down, either it's... Actually, can I tell the difference? I think, yeah. So the blue is where German troops are hanging out. The green is American. Yeah, so Germany won that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to set this up a little bit differently. We're going to add some ground forces. Let's see how crazy we can get this. So now, one thing that I was requested of, I was asked to, while I'm setting up the, the various units. Oh wait, actually, I just realized I made a goof. I did 5 here and 4 there like an idiot. Oh, so the U.S. actually had a, unfortunately, they were outnumbered. There you go. I mean, it probably won't make a difference, but whatever. So I was asked to go ahead and show my unit placement, and I guess this gives me a chance to kind of show my train of thought and explain what I'm thinking. So, what I want to do, I'm not going to deploy any crazy super weapons till the end. I think that's going to be the last thing I do. I just want to see how nuts I can get it going. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy maybe some tanks, some artillery. I think what we're going to do is go ahead. Actually, let's do the smart thing. We're going to go ahead and get some upgraded cannons. We're going to try to be strategic about this so it would make sense. Oh, wait, this is American. I'm an idiot. Okay. It would make sense to have the cannons along here. And then, of course, around here. Because these are elevated points. It gives them a chance to bombard into the enemy territory. So that makes sense to put those there. I guess we could set up some rocket artillery, too. So, that's fine. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the same for the Americans. So, what we got there? We got 5 regular artillery, so... I'm not really trying to put it in similar placement. I'm trying to put as many as the other side has. So I'm trying to keep it balanced. So we're going to go and do 1, 2, 3. That should be fine like that. 1, 2. And then they had, what was that, 4 right there? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to do something similar, but not the same. Now, rocket artillery, considering the way this is put, I'm going to put... How many we got there? 3? 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. That's where those guys are going to sit. Trying to put them where they would be strategically important. So now what we're going to do, we're going to add maybe 2 artillery tanks. Do the same for the Germans. And now we're going to roll in some armor. That's a mouse. We don't want... Actually, we can deploy a rat. So when we start deploying in crazy units, it's going to get nuts. But for now, we're going to go as heavy as possible. Let's throw down... Trying to throw numbers. Or I think right now, logically speaking, a majority of the force would be hanging out here and then along in the woods. But I think they'd be hanging out more around here just because it's an easier... It gives them more mobility. As for the US, probably around here, maybe on this side. That way they can pour downwards. That makes a little bit more sense. Maybe not so much here. So, yeah, what we got? We've got 4, 5, 6, 7... round numbers 8. 8 super heavy. Or upgraded super heavy. I guess we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to keep it somewhat even. How many did I do here? So 4 of those. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Kind of breaking them up into two different units. Upgrade. Let's go heavy tank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Upgraded heavy tank would be you. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I guess we'll do 8 mediums. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Upgraded heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let the lighter guys take the lead. Do we have any... We'll give the Americans 4 tank destroyers. Do the same for the Germans. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let them lead the charge. And now let's go ground forces, infantry. We're going to add in... What is this? 7, 8 anti-tank. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8. Trying to keep it even. The Germans have flamethrowers? Yes, they did. Oh, I'm dumb. Yes, they did. I should remember that from Call of Duty. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to try to keep it even for majority of the infantry, like just 8 of each. I guess that's a little bit more reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty, so I kind of spread them out a little bit. I put the snipers around here, more away from the main force. Figured that would make more sense. Now what we want to do, one more thing. I'm going to add 1, 2 of you, or 3, or, no, fuck it, 4. And going to add 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's going to be our force. This is probably not going to break my computer. And the next wave we're going to do is going to be the super units, whatever you want to call them. And that's going to end it for that video. So let's go ahead and do it. I don't know why I'm doubling my words. Already I'm seeing some minor performance issues. Nothing crazy though. Yeah, it's all that smoke, all that effects, it's already bogging down. Oh boy. Oh, the lag. The lag. I have no... Oh boy, I can't even control the camera right now. I'm trying to get a spot for a thumbnail. But, good lord. Oh, those rocket artillery, they're ripping hell into that forest. So far, though, once again, it seems like the U.S. is... actually, it's a little bit more even. A little bit more even. Now, who are you guys? What are you? You're American Assault. I don't know why you guys are running backwards. The U.S. Oh, wow. The U.S. has almost lost their airfield. It's just a little bit away. But yeah, that woods, that forest over there, it's gone. German armor is really holding. Majority of the American force is gone. I think building a bulk force here is what broke through. It's still possible for the U.S. to push back, I think, but not as likely. But the Germans are pushing forward. My thought process was having the Americans here and here would allow them to kind of close in, and instead it just seems like the AI did whatever the hell it wanted to do. But right now, it's just hell on earth. They're just ripping hell right into each other. Or actually, not so much now. They were before. This, I'm surprised more of this wasn't on fire. What would have been awesome is if the entire wooded area was engulfed in fire. That would be awesome. If you just see like fire spreading throughout the woods, that would be sick. You just see tanks rolling through like burning woods. So right now it seems like the Germans have both armor and air superiority with one American tank still holding. What are you? Artillery. Okay, so what I'm seeing right here, 3 enemy tanks. What are you? We got super heavy. All super heavies, but what are you? Is that an anti-tank? Never mind. I was going to say, it looks like they're chasing him. Now he's going. This one turret is trying to pull a Fury and hold the line, but yeah, it's gone. Who else is left out there? Hold on. What else do we have out there? So we've got American forces somewhere around here. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3 lucky little bastards hiding. That dude's dead. This guy is holding the line. Oh, he actually killed a tank. This crazy bastard is fighting. I think this guy's a sniper. He's trying to shoot through a house. That's not going to work. That crazy SOB is dead. This guy has no... He is one crazy bastard. Look at that. And they're just going right through the house. Yep. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set up the next match. Alrighty, so for the German side of things, I have deployed 2 transport planes, 2 of these, whatever the fuck this thing is, 4 tactical bombers. I said stealth bomber like an idiot. And 3 Die Glocks and 2 rats. Hitler couldn't even get fucking 1. Pussy. Alright, all joking aside. So what I'm going to do is, considering that the Americans don't really have as many super weapons, I'm going to try to have parity with the Germans as much as possible. So what we're going to do is, for anything that's airborne, I'm going to go ahead and deploy equal to this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So we're going to deploy 8 transport planes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, close enough. I don't... Oh yeah, you're a nuke, aren't you? I can't drop you anywhere, right? Not up here. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to drop 1 right here. Come on. Right there. How big are these? Can I put this around here? Shit. I know what this is. This Pegasus base. This lets us deploy M1 Abrams. I think Abrams. So I'm trying to deploy as many of these as physically possible to kind of parity the German military. That way they have a bit of a fighting chance. I don't know if because of the defenses, if they're going to hold. I might, you know what I'm going to do? Just to give the U.S. a bit of a fighting chance, I'm going to add artillery and rocket turrets to give them a chance to deploy these. Because chances are, half of this is not going to be used. So we're going to just pump out the defenses, considering the crazy power that the Germans have at this moment because the rat, the bells, and all that other shit. I'm trying to balance it. So that should hopefully be somewhat of an equal balance. Maybe a little too OP. You know what? Just in case, we're going to throw in a 3rd rat, just to be fair. There we go. 3rd rat. So that should be equal. Somewhat. So let's go ahead and get in there. Now, before I proceed with this, let me just remind you guys, if you guys have any suggestions or any ideas that you want to see on this game, or just the channel in general, do leave them in the comment section or on Twitter, and I will get back to you on that idea. If you think there's a better way I could have balanced this fight in terms of their super weapons and the tanks, again, comment section, let me know, tell me what you think, and I'll try it out. So let's go ahead and see who stands out on top. So far, Germany has kind of stood out, so let's see if they continue. Yeah, so already, I mean, right now with everything that's deploying at the moment, it's just going absolutely apeshit. The rats are holding very well. I don't know if they're deploying any Abrams at the moment. I think it's Abrams, right? Is that what they deploy? German firebombing. I don't know what I'm looking at. What do you... Yeah, M1 Abrams. So they do deploy the main battle tank. It's just absolute madness down there. Look at this. Just have nothing. I can't even say it. It's just nuts. They lost a rat. I don't even know. Those bells are just ripping everything apart right now. But it looks like the Germans are actually losing this time around. Could be a win for the U.S. maybe. But right now, that rat, yep, that one's gone. That's 2 down. Maybe this is just too much for the Germans to handle. Maybe these airfields that I've added are just too much. All the artillery cannons. Could be that. So all their rats are gone. A few Abrams are still in production. A lot of tanks are pumping out right now. Are these all Abrams? No, these are T-34s. I might have to add a couple other rats, maybe just to try to balance the ground force. But so far, the American airfield is almost gone. I think this was a nuke, and I don't think the U.S. really used these or got a chance to. These two might deploy. Might. I'd actually kind of like to see them drop the bomb. But I don't think they're going to. I think this is a win for the U.S. right now. Yeah, so as I figured, the U.S. won that fight. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to try one more time. We're going to set up with a couple more rats. See if it balances, because I think maybe even the price was a little bit off. So let's see. Alright, so for Germany, I've added 3 more rats. Let's see how this changes things. So before we kick things off, I want to see... I just want to get a good angle on the field, because I think this is actually badass alone looking. Just like all this armor getting ready to go, like, rip into each other. That does actually look pretty wild. So let's go ahead and kick it off. You know what? Let's go filter mode. I want to see how this looks. So we could see exactly how the map turns. I mean, it's a little annoying because just having a German plane here immediately means that the Germans own it, but it is what it is. So despite the additional rats, the Americans are still pushing forward. A lot of American airborne are dropping overhead. Like, this is actually affecting my frame rate too. So if you guys think that the recording is bad, no. The game is actually dying right now. This is the game dying. A rat just flipped upside... There's a rat right there, somehow flipped upside down. I don't know if you guys could, like, go back and see that, but this tank, I just saw that upside down. I'm going to try to zoom in on it. Yeah, that's a rat that's upside down somehow. Look at that. Okay, so those bells are actually doing some damage. The American airfield, once again, I can't speak. That's gone. A little disappointed I didn't get to see a nuke drop. I'm actually surprised, though, that the rats really didn't do that much damage. If I remember correctly, I think the rat has both anti-armor and anti-air, so I figured that would help defend the front line a little bit more, but it really didn't. So right now, it seems like the U.S. has taken the map at this point. Yeah, so majority of the map, it belongs to the United States. Some of it is still in German hands, but right now the U.S. is just steadily pushing forward. We're still building M1 Abrams in 2 locations, it seems. No, 3 locations. Nuke deployment does not seem to be a thing. But yeah, Germany is either done or dying. It's almost done. So it seems like in this situation, U.S. wins. But that's another field gone. So both of our airfields are done. At this point, it's a matter of just seeking out and eliminating what remains of the German military. That's gone. That unit's done. We've got a group out there, something out there, something around here. But a majority of our force is storming this way. So whoever's hiding out here is already fucked. Now, what's out here exactly that's... Is it seriously just a couple grunts? Yeah. Just a couple of little dudes. And apparently there's one crazy bastard that's pushing the line. That armor's rolling in. There he is. He's right over there, right by my mouse. And he's gone. We got another little SOB right over there. Let's see. So other than this corner, the map belongs to the United States. So we have this one guy. Oh, and he's dead. They just, yep, that's it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, but that is where we're going to leave this one for today. As always, if you have any suggestions for Total Tank Simulator, or hell, any simulator that I've ever played, if you guys have a suggestion for it, leave in the comments section. I'll get back to you and I'll give it a try. If you have any suggestions for the channel at all, any games, content that you guys want to see, either suggestions, comments, questions, leave them in the comment section below or send them to me on Twitter and I'll get back to you. And as always, guys, if you like it, leave a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. Comments, questions, concerns, again, Twitter, YouTube. And if you want to help out the channel, what would tremendously help me out is you guys putting activity on the videos. So comments, questions, likes, dislikes, anything that lets you interact with the video helps me out tremendously. If you guys could do that, that would be awesome. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will see you guys around the next one. Thank you and have